More labor.
Would you just look at it? Sick sauce, baby. What up, guys? Welcome back to the garage. Man, it is an early morning right now. It's about 7 o'clock. Got up, got the yard watered, got the dogs fed, and now I have to deal with this damn thing. So I need to do a little bit of organizing in the backyard. I need to get some stuff moved around. I want to get the EF pretty much where the Blazer is at. I need to get it in an area where we're able to actually work on it. I want to be able to put the quick jacks on it. Pretty much, I just don't want to be working in the dirt. I want to get it up on the concrete, so. Man, we got this thing up here in the position where we can actually work on the damn thing now. So first thing that we need to do is get the harness off of this engine. This is the harness from the Integra. Luckily, like I showed you guys already, this thing came with a harness. Where'd it go? There it is. So luckily this thing came with the harness that was on it. So this was a running and driving car. When the guy that we got it from, when he had it, he got it as a running and driving car. He just pulled the swap out to put in something else. So we still have the harness that was on it when it was running and driving, as well as we have the mount. So that's all big pluses, you know what I'm saying? And this thing was already B series, so it has a traction bar on the front, so we won't have to clearance anything there. And it's already been clearance from the alternator, so this should be a pretty straightforward swap. It's already had the dual point fuel injection stuff all done. I think at this point the only thing that we are missing is shift linkage. I know EF B series shift linkage, it's not just like a direct DA shift linkage or whatever. Like, honestly, I've never converted a set of shift linkage myself. I think I'm gonna go and look it up and see what it is that we need to do to actually use the shift linkage that was already on the Integra. I think you just have to shorten it or something. I know you guys will probably throw it in the comments down below, whoever it is that actually does know what needs to be done, but by this point I've probably already looked it up, just so you know. But anyhow, if we can, it'd be nice to just go ahead and use the linkage that we have, because if I need to cut it and, you know, just take a section out and re-weld it together, then we'll do that. Surprises, man. You gotta absolutely love surprises. So the ball joint was just going through the steering knuckle and it is being held together by a piece of wire. That is absolutely lovely. Anyhow, I found the caliper. It's just zip tied up here. I don't know why they did this. I'm hoping that the threads aren't freaking messed up on the ball joint. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's go see what kind of surprises are waiting for us on the passenger side, huh? Oh, I can already see it. Same thing. Lovely. All right, so far definitely are gonna need some upper ball joints, because these things are like hella loose, and definitely need a hub bearing, at least on this side for sure. This side I think was tight. Yeah, this hub bearing is still tight. This thing rolls really well, but yeah, this one is shot. Dude, I freaking love how light HX wheels are. If you guys didn't know, these are factory Honda wheels. For those of you who don't know, I know most of you probably do, but these are factory Honda wheels, and they are actually made by Enki. That's pretty dope. Factory wheel made by Enki, and it's one of the lightest wheels. I want to say it is the lightest wheel, but I don't know if VX wheels are lighter, potentially, because they are actually 13s, where these are 14s, and they're pretty much similar, just slightly smaller. But I think this is one of the best factory wheels to get if you have the room for it, if your brakes will fit, you know what I'm saying? Wow! Hey, is your engine bay as dirty as this one? Haha, no need to fear. Super Clean is here. Hey Braven, good morning. Good morning. Nice of you to join us here. Alright, just a really quick job, man. Spray it out. Honestly, this engine bay wasn't even dirty. It wasn't that dirty. It had a little bit of like oil here and there. I just wanted to spray out, so.
This door we're gonna go with. Hit the pin from the bottom. Oh yeah, let me get the door panel off.
Alright, so we do have a couple of problems with the engine harness. Everything on this is OBD0. As you guys know, it came from an Integra. We have an OBD0 distributor. The alternator plug is the same, but the injectors, and these injectors have the resistor box on them as well. So, but coming over here to the engine harness that came with the car, it has been converted over to OBD1. It has an OBD1 set of plugs for the distributor. Alternator plug is the same, but the injector plugs are also wrong. We need to swap out these injector plugs. But the problem is we also can't use those injectors. Well, I mean, we can, but we'd have to like basically convert it back to OBD0 and add this resistor box and all that, which we're not going to deal with that. I'm not too knowledgeable on all this stuff with the engine harnesses and all that, so I hit Junior up. He just left. He came over and went through it. We have a game plan now of what we need to do in order to make this harness work. I actually found an OBD2 distributor, VTEC distributor, over there in my parts corner, bro. But anyhow, we do have the plug, and I found an entire other engine harness over there in my parts corner that I honestly didn't even know that I had. So we are going to use these injector clips. We need to find a set of OBD2 injectors. But it's starting to look like we probably aren't going to get the car running in this video, because we do need to get the injectors. We got to convert the harness over. He still needs a radiator, shift linkage. Anyhow, long story short, I found most of the stuff that we need over there in the parts corner, but we do still need to get injectors, and we do still need to get a few other things for the engine to actually work inside of the EF. What I'm gonna do is just go ahead and pull this harness off, and then we'll have both harnesses, and we can just go through it up on a bench and make sure to get everything swapped out and solder the wires and shrink wrap, make sure it's all good up on the bench rather than trying to do it on the engine. So I'm gonna pull the harness and then just go ahead and screw it, we're gonna throw the engine in, because we can put the engine harness on while the engine's in the car. Well, I think we should most certainly find a complete front bumper bar for this kid instead of the chopped up one. How's this going?
Pretty fun.
Dang, y'all taking everything out, huh?
All the goodies.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, we are definitely stripping this thing all the way down, making sure to get anything and everything that it could potentially be worth something. Gonna have to start an eBay store, bro.
Okay.
Anyhow, if you guys need any DA parts, most certainly hit up either Braven or Marcus on Instagram, not me. Anyhow, I need these bolts for the rear mount. I'm gonna start putting the mounts in that, and we don't have any bolts. What's up?
It's gonna come off like this. He's like, I got a steering wheel puller. I was like, I put it on. I doubt we're gonna need it.
Braven is finally acknowledging the fact that he never tightens anything properly. Yeah. Oh, look at that, bro. Slid right off. Oh my god.
I had to customize this thing for it to work.
Customize it?
Yeah, so I had to make that hole in the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Just to make it to where it'll slide over this piece that was on here. And then after I made the hole and everything, I noticed the piece slid off.
Oh. Oh my god.
So I was in there for like an hour making this steering wheel work on this car, because this is the original steering wheel from Creamy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely put that steering wheel on the EF.
Most definitely.
If it has the same center, its shaft, it should. The same diameter right here.
Yeah, it should.
Anyhow, we were just talking, we definitely need to make a junkyard run because we need to go and find some OBD2 or OBD1 injectors. More than likely OBD2. There's a lot of CRVs, bro. I wouldn't doubt that we find some injectors on a CRV.
Yeah, no, probably most likely, because there's so many CRVs out there.
Yeah, so the goal is to get the engine and everything in the car today, and then tomorrow we can run to the junkyard and try to find all the little stuff that we still need to get the damn thing running. But I also need to get some injectors for khaki, so while we're there, if we can find 2 sets of injectors and clips and shit, bro, we'd be doing good. I don't think the scrap yard is open tomorrow though. That would be dope to be able to drop this thing off at the scrap yard at the same time. Anyhow, I need these bolts and I'm gonna start putting the engine in. Dun dun dun. Toby swapped. Got the Toby swap, huh? With a pupper's exhaust. Well, that ain't gonna work. I know what's wrong with it. They ain't long enough. Hey, y'all gonna have to get out from underneath there, man. Come on. Come on, you guys. Come on, Toby. Come on, puppers. Come on, get your ass out front, man. Pretty much ready to go ahead and throw the engine in. I have the quick jack hooked back up, so what we're gonna do is just kind of lower the car down to the engine. I'm hoping that with the engine sitting on the cart, that the quick jack will come down low enough that our mounts will reach to their mounting points. You know what I'm saying? That's the idea here. So as it's coming down, I'll have to slide it back to where the intake manifold is over the rear subframe. But we're pretty much ready, man. Just throw some bolts in it and it'll no longer be a shell. Thank you. First bolt going in. Dude, that was so freaking easy. Just slowly lower the quick jacks and bam, everything lined right up, boy. We need to go a little bit lower for the trans mount. That's so freaking sick, bro. Back up a little bit. I need to find my hardware. Oh, I have my hardware right here. Look at me. I was ready. I didn't even know it. There it is. Always an exciting moment. Going from shell to car that needs work in order to run. What the hell? What are you guys doing now? Getting the exhaust out?
Subframe.
Subframe? You're taking the subframe?
It's gonna take the whole thing.
What I was gonna do is we'll pop all those bolts out you already did, and then the lower control arm, and then just pop the tie rod end off. You're just trying to get the steering rack, huh? That's the only thing that's on the subframe that, you know, it's just the steering rack.
I was just gonna take it all out at once, so it would just be easier.
Whatever you want to do, I would get the exhaust off. Now that you have it up in the air, definitely get the exhaust off. That shit sounded pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna directly fit onto the EF, but
Some of it will.
is it? Yeah, we could kind of chop it up.
At least the back end.
So do they come out the same side? Yeah.
I want this one.
Yeah, the oval pipe, that thing is dope. Yeah, we'll probably be able to make it work. Just be careful getting underneath this sumbitch. There's a jack stand out here somewhere. And a brick. Throw a brick and a jack stand underneath it. It is hot as hell out here, man. We have all been out here like all morning. And it's now like 1 o'clock. It's like the hottest part of the day. Huh? Oh, it's all fucking welded in. Well, you have to chop it.
Still gotta get that gas tank out.
Yeah, I would cut it either in front of the control arm or behind the control arm. You know, either on one side or the other of the control arm. So you can take this out as one piece and take that out. And then we might be able to just weld a bolt-on flange to it.
Yeah.
Like on one of these old exhausts, just cut it off. Dude, it's crazy. This thing sounded really good, and it's not an impressive exhaust at all.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, it's all like, it's really small piping.
Well, it's just a
Just a B18.
Braven was calling him slow already. I'm like, man, he's gonna put a VTEC head on there and a hunter shot.
Hey, look at that.
Better watch out. What?
Look at how it's all sandwiched.
Oh my god. Dude, look at how freaking crushed it is over here, Braden.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at that, dude. Wow. That's crazy. Dude, really, bro? Now you have to buy me all new wood for my trailer, cause you Hey, hold up, is that a camber kit?
Yeah.
Here, let me get that. What the hell?
It came with the car.
Huh?
It came with the car when I got it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you left that on there.
It was cambered out. I couldn't just take it, put stock camber back on it.
Yeah, why not? Dude, when Braven got rid of this car, I literally told him that he should have put stock freaking everything back on it. He didn't listen. Well, he didn't get rid of it to you.
But I went and bought it the same night.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Almost took my fucking leg.
Almost took my camera lens out. Screw your leg. Oh, we gotta get that gas tank out.
It's gas in it, so you can't really...
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be heavy, huh? Should be able to just hit the straps, bro, and then just drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna put the axles in because it looks like this one probably broke. Hey, I think that's the noise you heard. Yeah, do you see this boot is twisted? Was this boot like this, Braven? Oh, these were new axles, huh?
Brand new.
Yeah, so I think that broke inside, or it got overextended, and that's the clunking you were hearing. So yeah, I'd go and warranty this one out just in case.
Because that other one is brand new. That's the one I replaced when it had fell out and broke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that one...
Yeah, I would just, that one's probably still good. I would just warranty this one at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that definitely twisted. So yeah, we gotta get that warrantied out. I need to cut and shorten the shift linkage because the stock shift linkage won't work from the DA. You have to take a section of it out. I already mentioned to you guys that we need to run to the junkyard. We're gonna do that first thing in the morning, and we're gonna be on a hunt for injectors and some clips and stuff so we can do what the harness actually needs. We're gonna have to cut and do some soldering and stuff on the harness before it can go on. Also, whoever had the car before, they cut the flared tip off of the fuel line right here, and they have an AN fitting. So we're gonna need to get an AN fitting and line to go from here up to the banjo bolt on the top of the stock fuel filter, because I am just gonna go ahead and throw this stock fuel filter back in. It came off the DA, so can't just pop that off and pop the stock line back on, because in order to put that on there you got to cut it. So he will have to we'll have to get an AN line to do that. God, what else? Oh, the clutch cable, I think they got it pulled off of the Integra. I'm hoping that the Integra one will work on here. If not, we'll have to get a clutch cable as well. This car does have EX steering knuckles on it, so that it'll run, you know, the B series axles, of course. We cannot use the steering knuckles from the Integra for the DA steering knuckles because they're actually taller. I was researching it right now, and I guess it throws the front end like all out of whack and stuff whenever you use DA steering knuckles. It gives it a bunch of positive camber Like you'd have to have a camber kit and you'd have to go full negative on the setting in order to get even anywhere close to straight up and down, I guess. I don't know, I've never tried to put DA steering knuckles into an EF, so that's just from my research, what it is I was reading right now on some of the old forum posts. But I think the best bet for him is to just get a new hub bearing for this side. Just get a new bearing and put it in instead of trying to use those knuckles anyway. This does have a big brake kit on it. It's not just Integra brakes, so it actually has this bracket here. This is more than like, yeah, this is just a factory, this is a factory Nissan brake caliper, so this might be an Integra brake caliper, but the this is not a stock brake rotor, not anything I've ever seen before anyhow. So yeah, I don't know, that doesn't look like an Integra brake rotor to me. Throw it in the comments down below. But so it's 11-inch rotors. But hell yeah, man, I think we made pretty damn good progress today. Got the engine in and we figured out a laundry list of things that we need to get for the car. Like I said, we are going to the junkyard in the morning to go and look for some of the stuff that we need. Braven and Marcus freaking kicked ass on this thing all day and got it just about torn apart. I think the only thing you guys have left, right, is the fuel tank. You can grab this sway bar off of here.
And the other controller.
The other control arm? Okay. Yeah, it's basically a bare shell, bro. Hell yeah, you guys did a good job. Good job of filling my backyard up full of parts again. For the love of God, man, if anybody needs any freaking DA parts, hit these boys up, because we need to get rid of this stuff, man. I don't want to fill my backyard up full of parts. Like, as valuable as they are, don't get me wrong, the max speeding rods are not for sale, but as valuable as it is, bro, like, actually, I guess I ought to ask you, they are yours. I just instantly fucking think to myself, you gotta ask Marcus if he wants to sell the max speeding rods coilovers. But
Yo, the other one's not bent, he's putting them on the EF.
yeah, these ones are the much better version than what's on there. Yeah, I would definitely, if it's not bent, I would definitely put these ones over there, because these are their newest version. These are the gangster ass ones, bro. So that's definitely what you want. Anyhow, like I was saying, as valuable as all this stuff is, I can't stand having an overwhelming freaking pile of parts. You know what I'm saying? It makes it hard to find shit. There's a few people talking about the wheels, man, saying, I'll buy the wheels, I could fix them or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, get at this guy. No, somebody can fix them.
100 bucks, they're yours.
100 bucks for all four? There you go. So we are going to go ahead and throw that T-bracket on today. I like to get as much done today as I possibly can, so we have less to do tomorrow. But now this is the DA T-bracket. The DA T-bracket will work, but I do like to come through and just kind of round some of these corners. It just makes it a lot easier to get it in and out of there, you know what I'm saying? Because it's freaking tight back there, boy. That ain't gonna cut it, literally. Ow, that's hot. So see, just knocking a little bit off of each end, bro, where you can. Still plenty of enough meat on there to bolt that thing up, but it gives you just that little bit more clearance to get that thing in there. So you're not freaking fighting it, bro. Oh, baby! T-bracket is in 100%. May as well check that transmission bolt while I'm here. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
They get stuck.
You're stuck.
They get stuck.
Watch out, Toby. Watch your feet. What are you eating, dude? What is that? That's what you've been looking for the whole time. It's a damn cookie. You ruined the whole freaking clip. Jack's already out. Freaking Toby.
Oh, we were supposed to say all the gains from the gym, huh?
No, dude, it's whatever, man.
This clip was scripted.
It was scripted. Everything my dad does is scripted. It's all fake. It's all fake. Every time he kicks the box, he has to set up the tripod, guys. It's scripted.
Alright, well that's pretty much it for today, man. I feel like we made a lot of progress. Got the DA completely torn down. That thing is ready to go to the scrap yard. Got the engine in. Hell, we got the T-bracket in, bro. I feel freaking accomplished. Yeah, all the mounts are in. T-bracket's in. Like I said, we have to go and warranty out the axles. We have to find some fuel injectors and the clips and stuff at the junkyard in the morning. Shit, we need a radiator. I think one of the biggest things is the fact that we need to get a AN line to go from here over to an AN banjo fitting for right here. So currently Saturday, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that like this weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
hopefully we can find it somewhere. Oh, there's an extension.
With that being one of the smallest things, you know what I'm saying? Like, the engine's already in the car. That's like the biggest part.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to get it freaking starting this weekend, but we'll see. Like I said, I think that's what's gonna hold us back is that freaking fuel line more than anything. I gotta cut and weld up the shift linkage. I've already went over the harness. We have a grocery list, man, of the stuff that we need to get together and in order to get this thing finished up. Marcus isn't used to being around while I'm recording. What the hell? Anyhow, I'm gonna finish this video off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Dude, they're over there digging around in the car.
Yeah, they got that cookie.
Bro. Yo, it's nothing but freaking broken glass in there. Get out. Puppers! Dogs, man. Just like children. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, don't forget about the RUCKUS giveaway, man. Tell them how cool the RUCKUS is.
It's so sick.
Dude,
Tell
the
them missing
RUCKUS
out.
is the sickest shit in the world, bro. Grab a t-shirt and get entered for the RUCKUS. You only have, this video's for Monday, 6 days. You only have 6 days, man.
Oh, that's under a
That's
week.
less than a week. Holy shit! To celebrate the last week of the RUCKUS giveaway, I'm gonna do a bundle, dude. All 3 shirts that are on the site. Gonna throw stickers in as well for a lot cheaper than what you would pay if you're buying them individually. And it's gonna be double entries. So make sure to go to the website.
Double entries, isn't that like $2.50 per entry?
Yeah, 1 entry
That's
for every
crazy.
$2.50.
Bro,
Or every
I would do
$5 you
that.
spend is 2 entries.
That's sick. I'll do it.
What the hell? Love you guys. Peace.